Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled, May I Say God's Name when talking to someone. Someone says, how are you? And I say, Todah la'el, Baruch HaShoel, like many people say. Thank you to God. Blessed are you who have asked me how I am doing. So is that allowed? Many people do that. Many of our holy brothers, that's how they respond when you ask, how you doing? So it's a big sugya. It takes a few parts. You have the Gemara in Temura, Dalet Amal, talks about being very careful about God's name. Watch out when you say God's name. Be very careful. And there's several other places as well. And the Meiri in Samach Vav in Sanhedrin says God's name, Shem HaMeforash, Yud Kei Vav Kei, that can never ever be said. And as is written, there's a way that it's written, Tiv and a Kri, and you can never say Yud Kei Vav Kei, you can never announce it. That's the Meiri. But the question is, that Gemara in Temura, which is not codified in the Rambam, the Shulchan Aruch, what does exactly does it mean? When can I recite God's name, when not? You say, well, only when I'm learning a pasuk, Kriyat Torah, Tehillim, and saying a bracha. Any time other than that, I cannot say God's name. But that's not so simple. The Mishnah in the beginning of the 9th parak in Brachot says that Boaz instituted that when a person greets someone, they greet someone, Hashem imachem, Hashem is with you. And Rashi there says that don't think it's a mizalzel, you're being mizalzel, belittling God's name by greeting a person using God's name, Hashem. Not Yud Kei Vav Kei, but Ado or Kuf Lamed, or Elokim, by saying the real name. You're not being mizalzel. On the contrary, you're blessing people through Hashem. That's a beautiful thing, that Hashem should be with them. So the one in the Gemara Temura says you have to be very careful about using God's name. On the other hand, the Gemara in Brachot talks about blessing people with God's name. So how do we proceed from here? It's Hashem part 2. We'll continue. Shalom.